Hello and welcome to a very special dramatic reading with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. Today we'll be doing the last two works of one Peter Chimera. After this, I will have a very, very special episode for you of a fanfic I can guarantee you have never read before. But until then, let's get started. Resident Deadly. Jill Valentine was found herself in a mansion courtyard with and no way into that house, but she had one zombie to contend with and no bullets for any gun. She had problem and zombie would not leave her alone. Jill finds rake and swings jerk oof it at zombie's throat, hitting it in the nailed him. The zombie chorkled, I wilt eat your brands! I'll finish this later. That was the first work of Peter Chimera for today. To reiterate, that was Resident Deadly. It seems that he never went back and finished it. But on to the second and final story of today. The final story of Peter Chimera. The Simpsons Dinner. Chapter Ohhh. Marge had to tell Homer the news. I am lucky that my sisters are coming over to dinner. Oh do, and he dropped his hammer on foot because he was fixing Doghouse of Santa's little helper when the big news came, and he was so shocked of anger that he dorped it right on his so much toes. Chapter 2, They Come Over. Past the onions, no Selma, and Homer ate so many pork chops that he went I don't feel so good and ran to the bathroom. Where did Homer go? He went to the bathroom, don't call your father Homer. And Maggie creates suck noise and shrugged her shoulders because it is all about Homer eating too much all the time. Mr. Burns cammed over and rung the doorbell. Marge took off her apron. I'll get it, don't be a hurry. But it turns out at the door was Mr. Burns. I am doing off-hours performance review and I need to speech to Homer Simpsons or he gets fired. But he is in the bathroom? What a predicament. Chapter 3, Homer has to get his job back. Mr. Burns, I missed performance review, but I wanted to get my old job back. No, it is too late. I have replaced you with Ned F. Landers. Doe. Googly-doo, Mr. Homer. I am workling at the power plant you work at. Ho-home, Flanders. Okay, late dough calorie. But he thought it was Mr. Burns telling him, and he went home to Dr. Burns had to fire him. Chapter 4. Ha 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 ha, you lost your job, Homer said to Flanders and Fallender's house where they were having barbecue to celebrate Ned Flanders' birthday. It was a pickle. You're not mad? And Homer went home and slapped the door on his foot. Not again on my foot. And Zelma was still there and laughed at him badly, and so did others like Bumblebee Man also, but Pieter Grafen did not since he's on a different show. Unfortunately, that was the last work of Peter Chimera. I'm sure everyone is quite upset, but we still have what he has written for us previously, and we can always reread it and cherish it forever in our hearts. Until next week, viewers, when I have a very, very special episode for you. Like I said before, I can promise you've never read this before.